All right, all right. Okay, we should be live. My hands just did like a noise. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good evening, a good day, wherever you are in the world. And today I'm going to be doing a live Q&A, just generally on the topic of anything. But if you want to talk about Amazon FBA, or you want to talk about affiliate marketing, or personal branding, or Facebook advertising, or Instagram growth hacks, YouTube, that's what today's going to be about. It's 8 o'clock in the evening in the UK. I'm just going to check that the live stream is working, which I think it is. Vincent, you're in first. Hey, hey, hey. Got Bradley in as well, which is pretty cool. Make sure, just let me know, guys, if you can hear me. I'm going to wait a few minutes for some people to turn up because I haven't gone live in quite a while. So I don't know if we're going to have many people join us today. But that's okay. I just want to answer a few questions and yeah, just give people a bit of value. What I might do actually as well is in the Facebook group that we have, so the private Facebook group, people posted some questions the other day. So I might actually go through those and answer them on this feed as well, because I think that's potentially a good idea. So I'm just going to get those questions up, which will be pretty cool. And I'm going to just put them onto a new screen so I can see them. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cool, who we got? Oh, we've got people coming in. DG, hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How do you say your name? Abhinav? Cassidy, Chad, hey mate. Vincent again, ready for Q4. I'm not ready for Q4, unfortunately. I'll talk about FBA in a bit. I'll go through an FBA update, but I am not ready for Q4 in the slightest. How's the lighting? Because we can dim the lighting a bit. We can put it up quite high. I've got Hue lights, so so I can change the lighting pretty well. But hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully you can hear me properly, which would be pretty cool. So I'll wait a couple more minutes for people to come in. Some of the questions I've got kind of lined up are, let's have a little look. So we've got some things about kind of affiliate marketing or personal branding, so funnels / kind of, Wix or WordPress. What's the difference? How to rank on YouTube, how to make thumbnails, what a funnel is it too late to get started for FBA 2017? I get lots of questions about Amazon FBA UK specifically. And what other little bits and pieces? I've got some tips on Facebook advertising as well, which I'll happily share with you today. But if you want to start dropping some comments in here, because again, I haven't planned anything specifically to talk about today, because I just wanted to leave it quite open for everybody to ask questions. If they want to get me to talk about something, then I'm happy to do that. So let me go through Vincent's question first. So how's FBA? So I did a video on this the other day if you want more details, but my FBA product is kind of good and bad at the same time. It's good because it was a good product, it sells quickly, very low competition. However, it's bad because it costs a lot of money. So to order the quantity that I need to stay in stock, which means I won't sell out after 2 or 3 weeks, it's going to cost me a significant amount of money, over 10 grand. So I don't have 10 grand lying around, not many people do. And so I'm in that position of, if I order 200 units, which I can do, then I'll just sell out really quickly. I'll sell out before Christmas. So I was in that position of, what do I do? And so I decided that rather than re-rank the product, which you lose profit when you re-rank a product because you have to normally lower the price, give some away for free, get some more what are they called? Reviews. So I would normally give a product to someone for a review. And that obviously eats into your profit margin. So I don't want to re-rank to then just sell out 2 weeks after. It just doesn't make sense to do that, because I'm going to have to keep doing that again and again and again and again. So what I thought I'd do is I'll build up money through my other sources of income, through affiliate marketing and personal branding. So I have a large amount of money that I can put into Amazon. So I can either spend the money on that product, But if it gets to a point in a month or 2 months' time that that product is too saturated, I don't think it will be, but if it does get too saturated, then I can just find another product. I've seen so many like Jungle Scout listings and all that sort of stuff because I've been helping so many people with their FBA journeys that I'm quite confident I'll be able to find another product pretty quickly, probably within a couple of days or so. So that's my kind of Q4 update, which is a shame. I would have loved to have kind of taken part in Christmas FBA because it's the most profitable time of year for all retailers, and you can put your price up as well, which is quite nice. But it just didn't work in my favor because you need I need a lot of money. I need 10 grand, 15 grand, and that I would still run out of stock before the end of the year. If I had that much stock, I would still run out. And that, if I was selling on the first page, that wouldn't last me. That honestly wouldn't last me 4 weeks if I had that much, which is crazy. And it takes 8 weeks for my stock to arrive in the country. So you see the predicament I'm in. What do you guys think about that? Okay. Let's have a look. I think the question there is it Lillian? Will I start drop shipping? I could start drop shipping. I like the business model, definitely. And as I find out more about Facebook advertising and how to market to people correctly, how to build email lists, email campaigns, funnels, then the drop shipping business model gets a lot more desirable to go into. I don't think I'm going to do it yet because I've got so much other stuff on my plate at the moment. Adding drop shipping into that would be too much, and I wouldn't be able to dedicate enough time to it to work. What I'm focusing on at the moment is affiliate marketing and personal branding because they kind of go hand in hand together. But once the affiliate marketing automation has been set up, so the Facebook advertising, the retargeting, the email campaigns, then if that's set up and that's earning money, I can then move on to the next thing, the next business model. But the benefit is drop shipping and affiliate marketing. In terms of advertising, it works in exactly the same way. We're talking about paid traffic as well for affiliate marketing. What's up, Nicholas? How are you? Home tips. Do you like affiliate marketing more or Amazon? Amazon seems to have little. Yeah, Amazon has way less to do, significantly less. So with Amazon, put 95% of your time into finding a good product, into product research, making sure it's bundled correctly, making sure you can have, your competition, you can improve on your competition. Your pictures are better, your listing is better. So it's all about your product research and making sure there's opportunity for you to be better than someone else. And once you've done that, ordering takes, half an hour maybe if you need to kind of do a few bits and pieces. Then after that point, and you have your listing set up, you launch your product, and that technically should be it. Play around with your price a bit. You might want to set up, an Instagram page or a Facebook page if you've created a brand around it. But it takes very little input for Amazon because Amazon are doing everything for you. That's the benefit of it. And the reason I chose to start Amazon FBA is because I was working full time with very demanding hours. So I wanted to do the product research in my spare time and then automate it so I didn't have to do anything at all, which is why it's a fantastic business model. But I'm interested personally in my own self-development, in learning how to do online marketing really efficiently, and that's affiliate marketing. It's a lot more complicated in terms of when you get up to the paid advertising, the email campaigns, the automation, that sort of stuff. But once you learn how to do it, you can sell anything on the internet, like literally anything. So if I want to start drop shipping, it'll be easy. If I want to sell my own courses, then I can do that because the theory is the same. It's a blanket transferable skill. So affiliate marketing interests me a lot more. Amazon is just a fantastic business model all round because you don't have to do anything, which is like the best thing. Triceps from London. Do you think it's a good idea to get into Amazon FBA? Yeah, Amazon FBA UK is a really good market. The reason being is that Amazon is increasing in market share for online retail, especially in the UK, but the number of sellers is not increasing at the same level. So as the market gets bigger and more people are going onto Amazon to buy the products, because Amazon is advertising so much and trying to get their brand out there and be the place where everyone goes to buy everything, the number of sellers is not increasing at the rate or the same rate in which the market increases, which means that actually there's less demand, there's less competition as the market gets bigger, which means people like you and me can then go and come into the market with a product or two products and be successful in it. Now, the UK market compared to the US market is smaller. You'll make less sales, but there is less competition, so it's all relative. It's easier to rank a product up to the second or first page, whereas in the UK, if you have a product selling huge numbers, it's very hard, it's very competitive because so many more people are doing it. So I believe FBA UK to be a very decent market, very, very good market to be in. I found it super easy to sell my product. And again, I found it in 2 weeks, which again, from being a complete beginner to knowing absolutely nothing about Amazon, to being able to find a profitable product and sell it and import it into the UK and be successful with it, didn't take that long. So it's not tremendously hard. Now I know what I know about Amazon. I know that I'll be able to find an even better product for a cheaper price with a higher profit margin and sell it better than anyone else. So I think the first product, sometimes you have to understand that it's going to be a learning curve, and you need to learn things, and you need to learn about how your product will perform in that market. And because ultimately you're never going to know until you do it. Whatever market you're in, you're never going to know. Do you think, how much do you need to start FBA UK? Like, anywhere from 750 to £1,500 is going to be okay. It depends on the product price. So if the selling price of the product is anywhere between £10 and £15, then you could spend under £1,000 and get a really good amount of stock for that. If you're selling at about £15, you need to be getting your units for £1 to £2 per unit landed in the UK, all duty, all tax paid, right? That's what you need to be selling at, because depending on the size of the product, your FBA fee will probably be about £3 or £4, and your Amazon seller fee is 15% if you're selling for £15. So your Amazon seller fee is either 15% or £1, whichever is more. So yeah, so about £1,000 will normally do. I spent a little bit more, but then I got a more expensive product. So there we go. What about bank loan to order your stock? No, I'm not comfortable getting a bank loan to order Amazon stock. I feel that's too risky, because if something was to go wrong, like the stock was to be not good, or something happens where I can't fulfill that stock, or it gets too competitive, I then have a bank loan. And if you default on a bank loan, that affects your credit rating. I have my mortgage coming up in March, my remortgage, so I can't do anything drastic like get a bank loan. That would be a very bad idea for me to do. And a business bank loan I could get, but again, it's the same situation of I don't want credit. It's personally, it's not worth it for me to be able to do that. Whereas if it was maybe my only source of income, then yes. But as I have different sources of income, which I know I can earn enough money to pay for Amazon, I'd much rather earn money to pay rather than borrow money to pay. And of course, when you borrow money, it's not yours. So I don't know, it feels way more risky when you're borrowing money, and you might not take the same risks that you will maybe willing to take when it is your own money, because you're always worried, or what if I can't pay it back? What if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? But of course I considered it, but I decided that it's not a good idea for me at this moment in time. Just Joshing TV. Interested to find out more about UK specific things when setting up FBA? Anything spring to mind? Yes, there are a few things you need to consider. The biggest one by a long way is VAT, so value added tax. When you import goods in from any country into Europe, so not any country, any country outside of Europe into Europe, you have to pay 20% VAT on those goods, unless they are tax exempt, like baby clothes. I think baby clothes, don't quote me on that. So you pay 20% VAT. So if your stock, now let me backtrack a little bit. If you get the unit price from Alibaba from China, you then have to add on your shipping costs and your customs duty charge. So your shipping cost might be £400 or whatever, and your customs duty might be, let's say, 5.7% of your total order. So you add those together, first. So let's say that comes up to £1,000 on the dot, just to make the maths easy. VAT is then added on top of all of that. So it's 20% off that amount, which includes your stock, any insurance that you have, like freight insurance, your shipping, and your customs duty. So it's 20% of that whole figure. You pay that at 2 points, or you could pay that at 2 points. If you're getting Air Express door-to-door delivery, so like FedEx are delivering it door-to-door, then normally FedEx will send you an invoice in the mail, or like DHL, they might require you to call up and pay over the phone when the goods enter the UK port, so Heathrow, for example. And with sea shipping, then your units get to the seaport in the UK, and you will have to get your freight forwarder, or you will have to phone up customs and pay the duty and pay the VAT for them to release your goods from customs. Now, normally a freight forwarder would do this for you, but you have to pay the customs duty before they even release it from customs. Those are the big things to think about in the UK, because the costing is different. So if you think you're going to earn all this profit and you haven't taken in VAT into account, you need to take it into account. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the feed. Financial freedom. Have you thought about, rather than just selling on products on Amazon, build a product brand? Yes, I have thought about building a product brand. It's something that I will do in the future, but I'm not quite ready to do it yet, just because of the time constraints that I have. If I did it, it would be a half-assed approach. I wouldn't be able to do all my YouTube videos and stuff like that. I need to dedicate time to other sources of income first. But then, yes, I definitely want to build a brand, a product brand, like a luxury high-end brand. That's all I'm going to say. This company called Doc and Bay, they started as FBA, built a brand. They even went to Dragon's Den. I think you can post. Try and post a link in here. Doc and Bay. That sounds pretty cool. Doc and Bay. Are they some sort of technology, something or other? I would never go into technology as well in FBA. It's way too competitive, and electronics is your highest rate of return. Like glass, you probably have a lot of return rates as well. Brian, love the content. Awesome. Thank you very much. IG story ad tutorial was life. Yeah, I've actually managed to up my IG story game. I downloaded some new like templates and stuff like that. Not templates, like transitions and little like graphics. So the IG game will be increased. What's the average wait time for shipping? If you're doing Air Express shipping, it's 14 days, 10 to 14 days from the point of leaving. And then Amazon will take about 4 days to organize your stock into the right place, maybe 4 or 5 days, and then it will be available to be sold. And once they're available to be sold, they'll be, Amazon will just go live straight away. But I would say about 14 to the point of them shipping the product to the point of you being able to sell. I would say anywhere between 18 and 20 days. And then, of course, you have to factor in the manufacturing time as well. So how long does your supplier take to manufacture? Difference between profession and individual seller on FBA. Individual seller, I don't know if, again, don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure if you can do FBA as an individual seller. Maybe you can. I think you probably can. I don't quite know. Don't know the answer to that. I should know the answer, but I don't. I set up as a professional account, so you pay $40 or £40 a month. Financial freedom. At what point do I need to start up a limited company to start selling? I would do it as soon as before you order your stock. That's when I would do it. It costs £12 in the UK to do that. And you get your company number straight away, and your certificates will come in the post about 2 or 3 days later. I would do it. It's so cheap to set up. And if you want to close, say for example you decide against FBA or setting up a company, you can just close the account pretty simply. You can just phone up HMRC and you can close your business account, your limited company, quite easily. How's your day been? Day has been very busy today. I've had some calls with 2 calls with Mastermind members. We've got at least one of them in the stream right now, which is really, really cool. I'm looking forward to sharing more about their journey and what we've been doing in the Mastermind group. I've also been working on an affiliate marketing campaign that I'm going to be running, but I'm I'm working on the video. So I'm doing a video ad and a webinar for it. So I've been working on the content for that, which has taken hours. But it's going to be a big campaign, very, very big campaign. But today's been pretty good, to be honest. When ordering from Alibaba, will the products come to my home first, or will you go straight to Amazon? You can choose. I would have them go straight to Amazon unless you want to do something with them. I don't know what you'd want to do, but yeah, when you create your shipping plan with Amazon, which basically tells Amazon where your stock is coming from, so they can tell you where to send it. You then give that address to your manufacturer and they'll post them to the right place. They even give you the barcodes and the shipping labels that the manufacturer will print off and put on the boxes. So it'll go straight to the Amazon warehouse and they'll fulfill it straight away. Little tip, guys, if you are doing Amazon FBA, have a think about putting little business cards. So maybe have your supplier make up some business cards with, thank you for buying this product. If you'd like to leave a review, like 1, go to amazon.co.uk or .com. 2, log in. 3, go to your orders. And 4, leave a review. So it's a nice way to get some extra reviews on your product. And on the back, maybe you can have, if you have any questions or concerns about your product, then please email us here. The reason you want to do that is because if the customer calls up Amazon, Amazon will very quickly give them a refund. And you don't want refunds. You want to be able to try and appease that customer in a different way rather than getting a refund and potentially a bad review. Bad reviews can be killers. Thanks for the UK specific comments, no problem. That's why I have concerns over buying courses as most are US based. Do you recommend using a freight forwarder with air shipping? Thanks for your help. Okay, cool. Yeah, all the courses, I've seen a few that are UK based, but I decided to buy Tanner's course because it just looked like a better course all round, and then I converted it into UK like content. Would you guys ever buy a UK Amazon course from me? I wonder. Leave a little comment below if you'd like that. Okay. Freight forwarder, air shipping. Okay, if you're doing air shipping, you want to do air express door-to-door, which means that it's covered. You don't need a freight forwarder because the air shipping company will do everything for you. You do not need a freight forwarder for that. With sea shipping, unless your supplier has specified that it's door-to-door, as in from their door to Amazon's warehouse, and do clarify that with them, then again, you don't need a freight forwarder. However, if you have terms CIF or FOB, which is cost, insurance, and freight on board, that means that the supplier will ship your units, they'll get them on the ship, and they will be your responsibility from the UK port or the US port or wherever you're having them shipped to. At that point, you're going to need a freight forwarder to pick them up from there and get them to your location. Alternatively, you can use something called EXW, which is X works price. So that is the cost of the units themselves, and there's no delivery whatsoever. So you can then organize a freight forwarder to pick them up from the manufacturer and then deliver them all the way across the sea to Amazon. However, that tends to be a little bit more expensive because the manufacturers will have really good terms with the shipping agents from their country. Any questions about that, just reach out to me. It's a complicated topic, but you can reach out to me. I have a video on sea shipping that you might want to watch as well. But air shipping, do not need freight forwarders. All you'll need to do is pay duty and VAT, unless you ask for the terms, which is DDP, Delta Delta Papa, which is all duty paid. Dockenbay.co.uk. Okay, cool. Check it out when you get a chance. I will. They sell beach towels and doing beach towels. That's pretty cool. Beach towels in the UK. I'm not sure how well they'll do because some of our beaches are good, some aren't. Do you know me as I have not started yet? You don't know me as I haven't started yet. Sorry. However, I am very confident be successful when it happens. Will you be willing to create a UK Amazon course with me? To be honest, with courses and stuff like that, there would have to be a very significant reason to pair up with someone. Just because, when you're sharing profit, you're sharing profit. Just like I don't think people should go into business with each other with their Amazon product, is because you have to share the profit. Why would you want to do that? But yeah, reach out to me, send me an email, send me an Instagram message, and just say that you were financial freedom on YouTube. Otherwise, I won't know. That's a golden nugget. Don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it is. I heard that you cannot sell discounted products anymore to encourage reviews. Is that true? Not strictly true. Well, yes and no. So you can't say, I will give you a discounted product in exchange for a review. However, you can give away discounted products, and if they leave you a review, then there's no problem there, no problem whatsoever. So it's just the way that you word it. Amazon know everything. So if you're posting in a Facebook group and you say, here's a discount code for the products, can you leave a review? Amazon will find out and they'll take the reviews off of you. Try and do it in a different way. Do it with friends or family, even though some people say you can't do that. I had people do that for me and it works fine. BitConnect. I was thinking about BitConnect. So cryptocurrency. It's not, if anyone doesn't know, Super Saver asked about BitConnect, which is a Bitcoin lending. It's not Bitcoin lending. It's where you can transfer your Bitcoin into bit tokens, I think bit tokens or BitConnect coin. I don't know what it's called, and they will trade on your behalf, and you get money basically. I haven't done it. I might jump into it, but I think I've been speaking with Anwar Griffiths, if you know him. He's very heavily into Bitcoin at the moment, or into cryptocurrencies. He's got some cool things up his sleeve, so I'm just going to pay attention to what he's doing and probably do that. But I'm not too sure about BitConnect. I might set it up. What do you think? Maybe I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to put any money into it. Leon, what's up? I'm going to go back. How did you say your name? Abinahav. I can't say it, dude. I'm so sorry. It's bad. Do you pay for shipping or get items? Do you pay shipping for getting items to the UK? Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. It's not too much. As a trader, you can't trust those robots. Yeah, they have a very big affiliate program. They have 7 tiers of affiliate commissions. So if I refer you, I get 7% commission on what you invest, and then if someone then invests with you, you'll get 7%, but I get like 3%. And then it goes 1%, 1%, 0.5%, 0.5%. It goes 7 levels down. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure how they make their money. But the BitConnect coin, the actual crypto coin that is related with it, is like the 13th biggest. So it's pretty big. So there is legitimacy there. But I don't know if I can be bothered. You asked if people would buy a course from you. There is definitely a market for the UK FBA course. I'd definitely consider it. I may email you about it, what you've talked about. Thanks again. Yeah, it's potentially something to do in the future. I don't know if I'd do it right now because I haven't got the time to put that sort of stuff together. Unless people really, really want it, I'll do it. But I think it's something that I'll put together maybe for the future. Have it as a project I'd like to work on. Of course, I want to have more products out, which is a big thing. I'd like to have like 5 products. But sometimes you can't wait for that. The thing that I can do is I can teach people what I've learned, which is a huge amount. What are your top 5 books? Good question, my friend. Top 5 books are, I've actually got them I've got 4 of them in my description. There's .com Secrets, which is my new favorite. Expert Secrets is a good favorite as well. 4 Hour Workweek, probably one of the best ones. The Business Idea Factory, which many people have never read and probably will never read, but it's a very, very good book. I suggest everyone buying it if you are getting into business. You also have $100 Startup, and what's another really good one? How to Win Friends and Influence People if you're into sales. But if you're into online marketing, .com Secrets, Expert Secrets, by far the best ones. If you're into passive income, 4 Hour Workweek and $100 Startup. And if you are generally into general entrepreneurship, the Business Idea Factory is probably the best book you can read, and it's tiny as well. Sam, what was missing from Tanner's course? What new things did you learn yourself? What was missing? Okay, so Tanner's course is basically a beginner's guide, which is why I took it. So taking someone from a complete beginner to the point where they can profitably sell on Amazon. There are things that were missing that have now been filled in. So more up-to-date product research techniques, which he then changed. He put a video in there about sea shipping, which was mine, and then a few other bits and pieces in there. What could be added now? I think what could be added now is catering more for international audience. Even though there is a bit in there, I think the intricacies, like in the German market, are completely different. Like the customs process in Germany is way different to what it's going to be in the UK, to what it's going to be in France and the US. So, country specific. He'll never know these things, but country specific things are super important. And I think there is a market for not just selling on Amazon, but how to market products away from Amazon. So getting external traffic through Facebook, Instagram, Google, that sort of stuff. So I think there's a opportunity there. Of course, it's a US based course mainly, so everything's going to be US based. That would make sense because that's where he started. But there's always more that can go into it, and I think he will continue to add to the course as well. But everything's in there you need. Like I took another course as well. I took Kevin David's course, the Ninja one, just because people were talking about it. So I thought, I'll see what it's all about. And granted, there was a huge amount of content in there, but a lot of the content you don't need. It wasn't, you just didn't need it. Whereas Tanner's one was, yep, you needed everything, and everything he said for a reason. So it was very to the point. So that's what I like about it, which is why I still promote it. In all fairness, when I start FBA, I'd probably choose your course over the US course purely because you're in the UK. Yeah, lots of people have said this to me. Loads of people, even to be honest, even Tanner has said this to me, which came as a bit of a shock. But he even said exactly the same thing, that there's a market there. Touché. Have you heard of Seeders.com? I think I have heard of Seeders.com, yeah. Crowdfunding site like Kickstarter, but you crowdfunded businesses for a share in the company. It's pretty cool. I'll check it out. I can't remember who it was, but someone sent me a link to a cool website where you pay a monthly fee, but you get access to a private jet, unlimited private jet flights, and they're based in Europe and California. I think it's $1,500 a month, and you get literally unlimited flights for that $1,500 a month, well maybe $2,000, on a private jet, which is really cool. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head though, unfortunately. How do you digest information when learning to limit info overload? Something I've always been very good at is learning. I consume data quite easily, so I will read and listen to things and just consume the data and learn it very, very quickly and be able to regurgitate it back to someone, again, very easily. I've just always been good at that. So I don't have a huge problem with info overload. What I do need to do though is I won't move on to the next thing unless I understand the thing I'm looking at. So for example, I've been learning about Facebook pixels and retargeting and lookalike audiences. Now, it's taken me about 2 weeks to learn that in depth because I've had to keep going back and start from the beginning and learn it. Still not quite understanding, go back to the beginning and learn it. So everyone learns in a different way, and I've just figured out the way that I learn. Expert Secrets, 4-hour work week of 2 favorites. Need to read .com secrets. Bradley, I might send you one. Super Saver invested $350. What sort of returns daily are you making on that $350? What is like £3, £3.50, something like that. It's not bad at the end of the day. Well, it's not bad. How much are you going to make back in the 200 and whatever days? Andrew, is the Amazon FBA scene going to change because of Brexit? Is the FBA scene saturated? Okay, so the FBA scene, first of all, is not saturated whatsoever, particularly in the UK, or all markets, because people are coming in and out all the time, and new products are coming on the market all the time, and Amazon's growing, so definitely not saturated. Will it change because of Brexit? Possibly, but we're all going to be in the same boat in the UK. So if prices go up, then the cost of goods will go up. That's just what's going to happen. Fortunately, it won't be specific to one demographic of sellers. It will be for all sellers. So although stuff could happen with prices, we already have it pretty, we already have to pay 20% VAT and up to 10% customs duty, so we're already like worse off than most other countries. So it can't get much worse. But yeah, it might affect it. I don't know. I don't know enough about Brexit to speculate what would happen. Finding it hard to find a product which costs $1 to $3 per pence. Yeah, it will be hard, but what you need to do is keep looking, and when that product comes up, you need to act really quickly on it. Make sure it's a good product. Do your research into Google Trends, into 999 cart tricking method, into camel.com. So make sure it's a good product. See how you can improve on the listings, and if you can do that and get it at a good price, and you can bundle, then act on it very quickly, because there'll be other people looking to do the same thing. You want to get to market as quick as possible for a product that's that sort of price, because bear in mind, the lower costing products, more people want to jump on them because they're easier to afford and get into the market. Ones that are, $10 to $15 a unit, it's harder for people to enter the market, so there's less competition. If that makes sense. So you'll be able to find products easier, but they cost more. RD007. I'm going to stay another 5 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to be going. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end for a 30-minute coaching call, so make sure you stay till the end, guys, because I'll announce who wins the giveaway, who is in the stream. So someone in the stream will win that giveaway. So make sure you stay in, because I'm going to be going back and choosing someone. But yeah, another 5 or 10 minutes in the stream. So get any last questions in, and I'll get through them as quick as I can. I think I just missed this. How do you make money online in India for working part-time on 2 hours? India, then it's going to be something online based, unless you want to do it in India. Yeah, we asked online anyway. I would look at. To be honest, I would look at affiliate marketing if I was doing that. Look into affiliate marketing, and that's going to be probably one of the best ways to do it, unless you have a skill like graphic design or video editing or anything like that, in which case you can make YouTube video tutorials and then upsell your services online, or go on Fiverr.com and put your gig on there. But affiliate marketing, if not. Hey Johnny, it took me a whole day to upload the second vlog about affiliate marketing. Don't worry, Elise is up there. Would you say you're more into affiliate or personal branding? Both of them, affiliate and personal branding, they go hand in hand, because of this. There's some of the same kind of theories, but I'm focusing on personal branding. I want to be doing a video a day, which is so hard to do, guys. You don't understand. On like both Instagram and YouTube. And the affiliate marketing is the other stuff that I'm working on alongside my mastermind group and just general entrepreneurship. Because I've been on the phone probably for 4 hours today, which I don't do every day. I try not to do that every day, because otherwise it takes you up too much time. Are you running paid traffic to your affiliate links? I have done in the past. Since MailChimp banned me last week, which I'm sorting out now, I'm using GetResponse. I turned off all my adverts because I couldn't do my email campaigns, and I'll be running a new campaign probably next week. I need to finish it, so it's going to be a massive campaign with sales funnels, email follow-ups, Facebook advertising, loads of Facebook advertising. So I'm going to be starting that next week, and I'll keep people up to date on that. But it'll take maybe 2 or 3 weeks to become profitable, I think. Real estate or entrepreneurship, both. I have a house, so I rent that out to some people, which is cool, and probably looking to buy another house next year. But they go hand in hand. Entrepreneurship will fund real estate. Any thought of doing Amazon ebooks? I've not, but I've heard loads of people do it. I can look into it. I've been subscribed to your channel for a while. Thank you. Now, I always wondered if you believe in God and Jesus Christ. No. I'm very much into kind of science and stuff like that. Not saying that it's not true, all that sort of stuff. It's just that I wasn't brought up in a religious family at all. So just the way it is. Also, I don't think the UK, I think, is a very unreligious country. I don't really know. Probably that's probably really naive of me to say, actually. I don't know. Lazy Entrepreneur, hey. Okay, last few questions, guys. If you would like to win the 30-minute consultation call, can you just write in the comments, I'm still here, or just say like, I'm still here, and then I'm going to choose between the people that say that to win the 30-minute consultation call, okay? Where are we? China's apparently finalizing a law to ban VPNs. China's heavily controlled online. No, that won't affect China's trade for us. No, not at all. It's only basically its website. It's things like WhatsApp and iMessage and Facebook and things like that. Which is why in China you'll find WeChat is the biggest platform ever. You can do everything with WeChat. You can pay for your food at a restaurant, literally everything. So yeah, they just have privacy issues and stuff like that. Johnny Sebastian, yo. Andrew, thanks for the info, no problem. Sam, I'm looking to buy a tennis course through your affiliate link. Yeah. Do you get the one-to-one coaching help from you? Of course you do, absolutely. When you sign up, send me a message. I'll give you my phone number. Add me on WhatsApp and yeah, just ask questions. I always say to people, go through the course, take notes, and where there's gaps where you don't quite understand something, that's where I can come in and I can give my help, give my support. The other thing that I do is help particularly with the product research. So just kind of helping you say, well, this is a good product because, or this is a bad product because, and then the product listing and reviews. So those are the kind of big areas where people normally need help. Whoa. I keep losing my thingamajiggy. Is there anywhere where we can see the product list on Max Bounty before? Anywhere we can see the product? No, unfortunately not. You know, it's pretty rubbish. The same, lots of companies do that where they don't show you what they sell before you sign up. So no, you can't see what they sell on Max Bounty before signing up to it, unfortunately. But if you've got anything in particular looking for, just message me, I'll look for you. MailChimp, get response. Yeah, I'm going to get response. I've also looked into Aweber, but didn't go for it. Have you found a second product for Amazon yet, FBA? I found a few, to be honest. It's just, I haven't pulled the trigger on any of them because I've been preoccupied with other things, to be honest. But I do need to get more in. I'm not going to do anything before Christmas because it's just too time-consuming right now, and you need to get your stock in before the end of November because there's a cut-off date for Christmas to get your stock in. So yeah, and also this week is a public holiday for China as well, so you can't do anything right now. I'd like to apologise because I was about to buy a tennis course through your link, but I bought a DSLR camera instead for product photography end of this month. I promise, no worries, man. I hope it's a nice DSLR. Which one did you get? In your Amazon course, you mentioned EORI. Yes. What is that? As I imported a product and did a register for it, is it needed? So ERI number, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically a document that says who you are as a person or as a business, where the products are coming from, so the manufacturer information, how they're being shipped over, and where they're going to. If you have, basically, if your freight forwarder has organized this for you, or the supplier might have organized this for you, or say, for example, FedEx, they called you up, or they asked you to call up and you had to give that information over the phone. They obviously have the manufacturer information and where it's going to. They just need your information and your business information. I had to do the same thing, even though I had an ERI number. ERI numbers are free to get. They take about 24 hours to be emailed to you. And it's just a long string of numbers. I'm still here, yes. Okay, I'm going to finish in 2 minutes, guys. Of course, reach out to me in any way you like. Email, WhatsApp, well, if you've got my number, Instagram, Facebook, always happy to chat. What are the best methods for affiliate marketing traffic? This is the last question, guys. What are the best methods for affiliate marketing / traffic other than using YouTube? I don't really want to film myself. Also, random question, which area of London do you live in? Okay, cool. So I technically don't really live in London. It's in Watford, which is like, you can get the train into London. It's still within the M25, which is, you know, for anyone that's not in the UK, it's a big motorway that goes around London. Far enough away to not really be in London, but close enough to be kind of in London. What is the best methods for affiliate marketing other than YouTube? So I would say it's going to be, if you've got over 10,000 followers on Instagram, it's Instagram. Other than that, it's Facebook. So Facebook groups is one of the best ways to do it. I've seen some great people do Facebook group stuff and make money like straight away. Facebook, yeah, is the next thing. Unless you want to do paid traffic, so Facebook advertising. Okay, we've got some people here. Let's have a little look. Okay, let me see if there's any more questions. There we go. Economic Operator Registration and Identification Scheme. It's ERI. Thank you for explaining that, Nick. Yeah, that's definitely a mouthful. What do you recommend for a beginner starting an online business, FBA or affiliate marketing? Whichever you decide is more you. I wanted to do Amazon FBA because I was doing a full-time job and I wanted to create a side income. Then found out about affiliate marketing after. And to be honest, I wish I found out about both these models, like business models, 3 years ago. I would be doing both. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing. I believe affiliate marketing, if you can learn how to do it long term, is incredibly valuable. Amazon FBA, again, is so passive that once you have it set up, you literally can't go wrong. And it's just repetition, like more products, getting better, getting more expensive products because you have more capital. So you just have to make a decision. Unfortunately, I can't decide for you. So guys, just before I pick the winner, if you do want to book a consultation call with me, then there is a link in my description. I'm only going to be accepting 2 consultation calls or coaching calls a week. This is just to protect my time to be putting towards other, like my own businesses, which is just something I have to do. So I'll only have 2 slots open a week, and you can book anything from half an hour to 2 hours. So you can do that in the link in the description. And again, after 2 people have signed up, then it just kind of closes and you can't book it anymore. Or I can put you onto a waiting list as well. So let's have a little look. Bigger number. How many people have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The stream has not ended. Okay, so we've got about 13 people left in here. It says about 19 actually. I'm going to pick, I don't know, the 4th person. Rob Fox, you are the winner. Rob Fox, you won the consultation call. Congratulations, mate. Can you please send me an email to j.s.bradley@icloud.com. We'll get that sorted out for you. We'll book that in this week or next week whenever you're happy to do that. And damn, if you want to, basically guys, if you do want to win consultation calls and books and all that sort of stuff, then if you opt in to buy any of my ebooks, either my affiliate marketing ebook or my Amazon FBA product research ebook, which are the first 2 links in the description, you'll get access to the Facebook group, the Internet Supremacy Facebook group, where I do giveaways and give extra content for free in there. I'm doing a special discount for anyone that is on this live stream. So if you've made it this far, congratulations. If you want to get any of those 2 ebooks, then you can use a code which will give you 50% off. I've only got 10 coupons available, and the code is YTLive50. Okay, so I'm going to post that in here. Special discount live stream only. 10 coupons available for 50% off. Use code YTLive50 on any of those 2 ebooks. Okay. Hopefully, we can see some of you in the private Facebook group at some point. How have you found the live stream today, guys? How have you found it? What would you like to see from my channel going forward? And any little tips for me at all before I go? Well done, Rob. You made $3 from your Facebook group. Yes. How do you feel when you got your first sales? It was crazy. I didn't even think my product was live on Amazon when I got my first sale. It was awesome. Is Rob even here? Oh yeah, he is. Came in late, but left a like. Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much for that. That landing page though. Which landing page? What, for the booking the call? All right. ClickFunnels, my friend. That sound comes from Tanner J. Fox. What sound? I don't know what sound. Who just retracted that message? Tell Anwar and Jordan to make some fucking update videos. I'll get them on the phone. I've got this really cool thing that I have. I put my phone on, which is quite decent. So I have that on my desk now. I will tell them. I speak to Amar quite a lot, almost every day. Jordan I haven't spoken to a while. I think he went on holiday for a bit. But yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for joining the stream. I'm so grateful that you've kind of been asking questions, and it's good to see some familiar faces in here as well. It's getting up to the 15-minute mark, so it's better time I call it a day. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the old video, because that helps me massively. And hopefully we'll be at 2,000 subscribers maybe within the next couple of weeks, which will be really cool. Again, I'll do another big giveaway. Share this with your gran, with your friends, your family. That would be awesome. If you have any follow-up questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me, because I will always get back to you every single time. See you later, guys. Bye bye.